You know that feeling, right? When a package lands on your doorstep, a little buzz of excitement. But have you ever really paused to think about the journey it took, especially through our crazy busy cities? Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty huge that's changing that exact process. Amazon's massive move into electric delivery vans. We're talking specifically about their big partnership with Rivian. It's reshaping things more than you might think. Our mission here is to get past the headlines. We want to understand not just what Amazon's up to, but more importantly, why it actually matters. For the planet, for their own operations, their bottom line, and maybe most importantly, for the drivers who bring those packages right to you. We've got insights from industry reports, some academic studies, and even what drivers themselves are saying. Should be pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, and if you step back and look at the bigger picture, this huge explosion in e-commerce, it's really shaken up urban transport. I mean, think about it. Just B2C transactions, business to consumer, hit something like 2,500 billion back in 2018 globally. That's just a mind-boggling amount of stuff moving around. And it means more vans, right? More vans clogging up cities, more emissions, more noise. It's a serious challenge. It really needed a bold move.
Right, a systemic solution, as you said.
Exactly. And Amazon saw this coming. So back in 2019, they co-founded the Climate Pledge. They committed to hitting net zero carbon across their entire business by 2040. That's, 10 years ahead of the Paris Agreement target. And a huge piece of that puzzle, like a non-negotiable piece, is electrifying their delivery fleet. It's absolutely fundamental to their strategy.
Okay, and this is where the scale just gets wild, isn't it? That Rivian order, 100,000 custom electric vans,
Yeah.
100,000, all supposed to be on the road by 2030. I mean, that's not a pilot program. That's a full-on transformation. They reckon it'll cut out millions of metric tons of carbon every year.
It's genuinely game-changing. And
Yeah.
it sets a precedent, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And they're not just talking about it. The rollout started in the U.S., summer of 2022? And already there are over 25,000 of these vans out there in thousands of cities. It's moving fast.
Really fast. And it's not just the U.S. They just launched over 300 vans in Germany, Munich, Berlin, Dusseldorf. That's part of a bigger, 1 billion plan for Europe.
Wow. So you can start to imagine the difference that makes day to day in those city centers. Cleaner air, quieter streets, potentially.
That's the goal. And what's really interesting is these aren't just standard vans with batteries swapped in. These Rivian EDVs, electric delivery vans, they come in different sizes, right? The 500, 700, 900 models offer different length, different cargo space, but they're all designed from the ground up for delivery. Every detail considers the driver's day.
Okay, purpose-built. What does that actually mean in practice, like for the person driving it all day?
Well, safety is a huge one. They've got amazing 360-degree visibility, big windshield, cameras everywhere feeding into a display. Basically no blind spots. Plus all the modern stuff. Automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, collision warnings, things you'd expect, but crucial in busy traffic. And they even strengthen the driver's side door. Seems small, but think about how often drivers get in and out near traffic. It's smart.
That focus on the driver seems key. It's not just the electric part, it's the whole experience. What about comfort and just making the job easier?
Oh, definitely. The cabin, the cargo area, it's all designed to be ergonomic, easier, safer movement inside. And drivers consistently rave about the ventilated seats. Fast heating, fast cooling.
I can imagine on a hot day or a freezing morning, getting in and out constantly. It's huge.
Total game changer for comfort, yeah. And then there are workflow things, like the doors lock and unlock automatically when the driver walks away or comes back.
Oh, wow. No more fumbling with keys while holding packages?
Exactly. And there's a powered bulkhead door, the door between the cab and the cargo area. It opens automatically when they stop to deliver.
Okay, multiply that by, 200 stops a day? The time and hassle saved must be enormous.
It really adds up. It makes the whole rhythm of the jog smoother, less physically taxing.
And the tech is built in too, right? The navigation and stuff.
Yep. Fully integrated. Drivers use a work phone. It syncs right up with the van's display. Routing, nav, support. It's all seamless.
Right, so it's designed to just work effortlessly.
That's the idea. And the driver feedback reflects that. I saw this Reddit AMA ask me anything with an Amazon DSP driver. He basically said the Rivian van is superior in every way to the old gas or diesel vans.
Superior in every way, high praise.
Yeah, he highlighted things like the automatic on-off, the keyless stuff, saving tons of time and energy on RITs with 180, sometimes over 200 stops. Also mentioned the roomy cab. The high ceilings just makes getting in and out less of a chore, which matters when you do it that many times.
Makes sense. What about range? That's always the big EV question.
Always comes up. So the range is officially around 144, 150 miles, maybe 250 kilometers. But here's the thing. Most last mile routes are way shorter. Drivers are typically doing maybe 40 to 65 miles a day.
Ah, yeah, so plenty of buffer then.
Loads. They often get back to the station with 60, even 75% battery left. So range anxiety. Not really an issue for this specific job. It's perfectly suited.
Okay, so it sounds like a win for the drivers, better experience, more efficient. But stepping back again, for Amazon itself, is this just good PR, looking green? Or does it actually make financial sense? And what about the real environmental impact?
That's the multi-billion-dollar question, isn't it? Is it just optics or is there substance?
Well, the detailed assessments looking at economics and environment, they strongly suggest it's both. It's a genuine win-win. Economically, you look at the total cost of ownership, the
Yeah.
TCO. Yes, the sticker price for an EV van is higher, maybe almost double an equivalent diesel one.
Double. That's a big hurdle up front.
It is, but the running costs are way lower. We're talking savings around €7,780 per van per year.
Okay, where do those savings come from? Primarily two places. Energy costs electricity is just cheaper than diesel, roughly 60% less for the same distance. And maintenance. EVs have far fewer moving parts. No oil changes, less brake wear due to regenerative braking. So maintenance and repairs are about 40% cheaper.
Fewer things to break, basically.
Pretty much. Oh, and insurance tends to be lower too, maybe 35% less. Likely due to all that safety tech we mentioned, leading to fewer accidents.
Right, the 360 cameras and emergency braking.
Exactly. So you add all that up, and even with the higher purchase price, the EV becomes cheaper to own after about 4.5 years.
4.5 years, assuming, what, an 8-year lifespan for the van?
Yeah, based on an assumed 8-year ownership. So for the second half of its life, it's actively saving money compared to a diesel van.
That's pretty compelling for a fleet operator managing thousands of vehicles. That 4.5-year mark must be a key calculation for them.
Absolutely critical. It makes the long-term financial planning viable. It proves the ROI, the return on investment. It's not just hoping it works out. The numbers support it.
Okay, so the economics check out over time. What about the environmental side? Is it actually cleaner, considering battery production and electricity sources?
That's where the life cycle assessment, or LCA, comes in. And yes, EVs consistently come out ahead over that 8-year life cycle. The total greenhouse gas reduction varies maybe 17% lower for vans on shorter routes, up to 54% lower for those covering more miles daily.
54% is significant.
It really is. But crucially, think about local impact. Yes, making batteries and generating electricity has a footprint, often elsewhere. But with a diesel van, about 2/3 of its total lifetime emissions come directly from burning fuel out the tailpipe, right there in the city.
Affecting local air quality directly.
Precisely. So swapping just one diesel van for an electric one cuts local emissions by about 2.7 tons of CO2 equivalent each year. That's cleaner air where people live and work.
So for us, the people getting the packages, it means less noise pollution from rumbling engines, cleaner air in our neighborhoods, and it shows that big companies can make environmentally positive changes that also make business sense. It's not always a trade-off.
Exactly. It demonstrates that sustainability and profitability can align, especially at scale.
And you mentioned policy earlier. How much does that play a role, like that Milan example?
Oh, policy can be a huge accelerator. Milan charges diesel vans 3 of a day to enter the restricted zone, but EVs go free. For a delivery company running dozens or hundreds of vans there every day, that €3 per van per day adds up fast.
Right, that dramatically changes the TCO calculation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shortens that break-even point significantly.
Massively. It makes the economic case for EVs almost immediate in that specific context. It shows how local rules can really push the transition forward.
Okay, so it's a promising picture, but transitions this big are never totally smooth. What are the speed bumps, the challenges they're still working through?
Well, the big one is definitely charging infrastructure. You can't just deploy tens of thousands of EVs without places to charge them reliably and efficiently. Amazon's had to build out a massive network, over 32,000 chargers installed at more than 180 U.S. delivery stations so far, and they're doing the same push in Europe.
That's a huge construction and electrical engineering project in itself, isn't it?
Absolutely. It involves significant investment, planning, dealing with local utilities, sometimes upgrading the grid itself. It's a major logistical hurdle. And beyond just the plugs, there's training drivers, integrating these new vehicles into routing software smoothly, ensuring everything works reliably day in, day out.
And are they only betting on Rivian? Or exploring other options too.
Good question. No, they're testing a whole range of things, over 15 different types of electric vehicles globally. That includes things like e-cargo bikes, even electric rickshaws in places like India. It's about finding the right tool for the specific environment.
Smart. Tailoring the solution. And they're looking beyond just vehicles too, right? Packaging.
Definitely. They've made big strides there. Cut packaging weight per shipment by 43% since 2015, got rid of those plastic air pillows, and they're investing in other future tech like green hydrogen for potentially larger trucks or longer routes, exploring all angles for decarbonization.
So what's next for the vans themselves? Any upgrades coming?
Yeah, the next wave of Rivian vans is expected to use LFP batteries, lithium iron phosphate.
LFP. What's the advantage there?
They're known for being really durable. They can handle many more charge and discharge cycles without degrading as much, and they have a longer overall lifespan. For a commercial fleet, that's huge. Better reliability, longer asset life reinforces the economic case again.
Makes sense. Keep them on the road, working for longer. I also heard about some new in-van tech. Something about vision.
Yes, vision assisted package retrieval. Sounds futuristic, but it's practical. They're rolling it out to about 1,000 vans soon. It uses cameras and AI basically to help the driver quickly find the exact package they need in the back for the next stop.
Okay, shaving off seconds, searching for packages. Again, that adds up over 200 stops.
Every second counts in logistics. It boosts efficiency, reduces errors, makes the driver's job just that little bit easier. So, when you think about all this, these huge company commitments, the push from local policies, the nonstop tech innovation, it really feels like more than just how your package arrives. It's subtly changing our cities, our air, our expectations around environmental responsibility. Maybe the thought to leave you with is, what small changes might you start noticing in your own neighborhood? Quieter streets, different kinds of delivery vehicles showing up. It's happening now.
What a fascinating journey we've taken today, digging into Amazon's electric fleet and that Rivian partnership. It really shows how innovation, good business sense, and looking after the planet can actually work together. We really hope you found these insights clear and as illuminating as we did.
It definitely paints a picture where every single delivery, every mile traveled is becoming part of a bigger, much more sustainable future. Affects us all.
Absolutely. So if you enjoyed this deep dive, please do give us a like and maybe subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next exploration. We love bringing this stuff directly to you.